Hi, it's Joy, and today we're going to be watching The Umbrella Academy, Season 4, Episode 2, Jean and Jean. And Jean scare me, so I am scared. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go. It sounded when it gave him his powers back, it also made him, like, having his different body. The only reason he had the, ape body was because he was dying and Reginald did something to save him, right? So surely he could have just been super strong. Oh dear. I mean, he's got more life in him, but strength. He's got one of the better abilities in terms of no downside, unless I'm forgetting a downside. Oh dear. Oh, Luther. Ben didn't have their consent to do this.
Look at this.
Oh wait, no.
Whose ability is that, or does she have a different one now?
Why am I not surprised?
You had no right to do that,
Mm-hmm.
asshole.
Oh, trust me, you'll.
Why aren't you sick?
Yeah.
Here's to the non-existent Umbrella Academy.
He didn't drink.
Do you realize what you've done?
He had no right. Oh my god.
Dude, I live here. The fact is,
That wasn't your decision to
It
make.
wasn't. You had no right.
powers back into what? Powers, ghosts, drugs, sex, oblivion. It's one big spicy gumbo of bad.
If it's a
And I'm not
trigger
going
for
back
him,
to
he
that
shouldn't
old
have to
house.
do it.
Hell yeah. Road trip.
Oh god.
Really? Are
Well,
we
they
really doing this?
all want to throw up the whole time.
You realize we have
All right.
we're doing it.
First person back.
God.
Why are you so loud? Oh yes, let's go kill this bitch.
That's not the vibe.
This is a rescue mission.
Great.
Why are they listening to this? I know it's because they have kids, but
I can't. Stuck.
you mean you can't turn off the music at all?
Did you just break the window?
Diego. Oh god. This could be going better.
Where's he going?
He was happy to have the family together, but you are all throwing up the whole time, so like...
It's only another 13 hours to New Grumpton.
Oh, just the thought of the smell. I might actually throw up thinking about what their car must be like right now.
She was in some cafe with some guy. Some Greek-looking son of a bitch with a creepy mustache.
Jesus Christ, he didn't recognize.
Mustache was creepy? Oh, yeah. He's lazy as hell. Just pencil thin, you know what I mean?
How did he not recognize that it was fine if you saw the mustache?
Just ignore it. Say nothing.
That
Ask her?
correct.
I mean, ask her where she goes, but
Cover that shit with concrete.
ask her where she's going.
You're saying recon, we're not the A-team.
Oh, really?
Shit, you fooled me.
Hey, at least we still have a team.
How's that?
Oof.
Okay. And
What?
smile.
No.
Smile.
What? Screw this.
That's my favourite thing is that Diego was really excited because he wants his family outing to go out, and Ben actually smiled, which shows you how well trained he is.
One or two of you. Let's be discreet.
This isn't necessary. Like, he's so thin.
Anything on your own. Let's just wait for the team.
Like,
Oh, sweet Jesus.
there's nothing funny.
Like a glove.
Oh, ha ha ha, you put on weight. Walking straight down the middle of the road. It's just getting one of those eerie, like, creepy towns. Where everything seems super perfect. Do Jean and Jean live here?
Did what you did. I get it. You got Claire and Ray. And things worked out fine for me too. Like, I'm happy.
Does she have Ray? He has 3 kids, he has 3 reindeers now.
Shit. Card of death?
Oh dear.
God.
The temptation.
Everybody's had a rough couple years. What's so special about you?
Hmm.
You're the Sparrow Bit guy. I saw you on the news.
Keep your voice down.
You're a real piece of shit.
Yep.
God. Oops. Got serious on you.
Hey, you ditched me.
No,
By any chance, were you born on a specific
I
day?
get it. Didn't have a normal family either.
She wouldn't be opening up to him when she's learned who he is and that he's such a shit person. Like, he's behaved quite
Time does that
shitly.
bus get here again?
Name of Jennifer Grossman.
I can't say that I do.
Just because she seems like a sweet old lady, don't underestimate her. Oh dear.
I'm trying new things.
I'm sure you are.
Just tell him he's suspicious. There's no use keeping secrets. There's a very intent elf, yep.
Luther, not now.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Oh my god, the whole town? Even the children?
Guys,
Oh my god.
come on, let's get out of here.
She did shoot at them. Oh my, they all have guns ready? Why does he keep coming here?
Uncle Gary, what the hell?
Let her go.
Ooh. Is she the reason they're like... I don't know. She's one of them? They're like, she doesn't know, but the rest of the town does? He's, you know, figuring out where he is. Looks like a strange tube station to me. It's like an interdimensional tube. That sounds like speech backwards.
Everybody stay calm.
The whole town is in on this, but she isn't.
You can trust me.
Don't listen to him.
I mean, realistically, the whole town is acting creepy and like her step uncle or whatever was just dragging her away or whatever. So he's not very trustworthy, but I don't think I would trust Ben because he showed up, was really rude. Then you figured out that he was behind a scheme that conned people out of their money. And he's still talking like it was a brilliant thing to do. And now he has weird tentacles. Like, I don't think I would trust him, personally.
Don't do it. Remember, we can't hurt the girl.
I mean, okay, yeah, the way he's acting is freaking creepy, actually. With, like,
Found on Main Street.
a whole town about her. Maybe I would have run with Ben with how they were talking about we're trying to protect you and stuff. And everyone else seeming to know what was going on and you don't. Oh my god, he's in that town. What the hell? But not. Yeah, it's different.
You stay. I go.
Tell me what to do!
He can manipulate bullets.
I have laser eyes!
I mean, given that there are bullets coming at them, he is actually very useful for this. Laser eyes.
Yes!
I am a wonderful
Oh,
person.
Klaus.
I am good enough. Oh.
She's in on it.
Jennifer!
Start the van!
Wait, my mistake.
Oh.
You are?
Gonna shoot
You
everyone.
shouldn't have come here.
Give him the marigold at this point.
Let me go!
Can we give Klaus the marigold? It's his that or his life.
He's bleeding out!
Ask him while he's still...
We're not safe here.
Who the hell are these
So
people?
if that guy, was he lying about it being his daughter? Because she doesn't seem to have ever known him unless she was kidnapped as a kid or brainwashed somehow, or he was just lying to get them to come here. It was entirely a trap to make them come here. Hargreaves Enterprises, interesting. Luther. She's good. Stronger than she used to be. Fucking hell. Santa! Get in here! Can 5 jump them away? Mommy. Jesus Christ.
Five, Marigold.
On it, yeah. No, he doesn't want that. You can't just let him die.
Is he conscious? Can he chew? Oh.
He's right. Come on, give it to him.
What are you waiting for?
It's so hard because it's like, it's life or death. I am team give it to him, but I'm also team like maybe before he lost consciousness we could have tried to ask him if it's what he wanted, if we'd rather die than go back to living like that.
Okay.
You okay?
Hopefully his power works differently now for his sake.
Oh yeah, good job, buddy. You found her.
Huh. Good job, buddy. You're one of the team.
We're gonna get you back to your dad safe and sound.
My dad?
She does not have a dad that she knows of.
Yes,
Jesus Christ! Together, what was that? Bloody Jean and Jean. Are they linked to Hargreave? Have known about this?
Nancy.
Nancy.
He might find out the truth now. What happened when they touched hands? Okay, this episode was insane. This show is insane. I had so much fun when I was watching it. I actually wasn't in the best mood today before I started reacting. I was kind of like thinking like, oh, I worry if my react, like sometimes when I'm not in a good mood, I'm like, my reaction's gonna be bad, and maybe this one wasn't. I'm really sorry if it was, but I just had such a good time watching it. So I hope it was a fun reaction because I had fun. I knew Ben had dosed them. I still think it was the wrong thing to do, as much as like for the plot, obviously they need their powers, and to an extent, you know, I think if they had been aware the world was in trouble, then there might be more of a question of whether or not they should get them back. But I still think ultimately it's their choice, and you do not have the right to take that choice away from somebody. The only exception to that is when that person is dying and is not able to make the choice for themselves. And even then, I'm not 100% sure that what they did with Klaus was the right thing to do. But in that kind of situation, I think being alive is better than being dead. Being alive is a chance. In most scenarios, I'd be like, and then I suppose you could choose to no longer be alive if you hated living that way. With Klaus, that might not be an option, but I do think they did the right thing because otherwise he would be dead. And given that like Allison's power's different, Lila, Jesus Christ, my brain fog in names. Lila, her power's different, so maybe Klaus's power will be different for him. I am really proud of him for not being tempted and for staying strong. Hopefully whatever happens won't lead him back down into like losing his sobriety, because I think it would be really important for his character to be able to keep that, but to be able to find a way that is confident within himself without needing to resort to pills and alcohol to take all the pain away. The town, chilling and terrifying. The minute they arrived and it was that like squeaky clean perfect town, you're like, yeah, nothing in this show, they're not going to just casually go to a perfect town. Luther deserves to get to go to a perfect town and just find the sconces that he likes and just live happily ever after, but the Umbrella Academy were never going to end up there. I think there were a couple of moments where you saw, first of all, when they were taking the picture and Ben smiled and then he remembered where he was, and then at the end when he was like, you found her, good job buddy, that there was that moment of Ben feeling included and feeling part of them, because he definitely feels like he's on the outside. Now, given that he forcefully like drugged them all with something that took away their choices, and there was part of a crypto scheme that conned people, stupid people, but still people, out of their money, I don't like him very much. Like, I like him the least, and I kind of think Jennifer warming to him and like opening up about him is unrealistic. unless they're going to be like, oh, they have some connection. Now, admittedly, when their hands touched, sparky sparks happened, so they probably do have some kind of wider connection, which will explain Jennifer being drawn to him, because the way he acted, and then when you figure out who he is, oh, yeah, I'm good, thanks. You can go wait outside for the bus that's never coming. Like, maybe I'd serve him food so we didn't go hungry, let him know there wasn't a bus, so we didn't literally just sit there until he died, but I wouldn't be endeared to that person. The town itself, how did this girl get, has she genuinely lived her entire life? Did Hargreaves genuinely fake an entire town to raise one girl? And if so, are there other towns with other kids? Is this his new method of raising superpowered children? Absolutely terrifying, and like the Truman Show, but even in some ways even more sinister, maybe in other ways less because it's not for entertainment purposes. I don't know. I haven't actually seen that film in a very long time. I assume Jennifer is one of them with powers, and not just that like she does something when she's with them. Their hands touch and sparky sparks happened. The rest of them, I am like, at least like Luther got a promotion because of it. Like I feel sorry for him. I'm not entirely sure that he would have got the ape body back realistically, because that wasn't his power. His power was just being really strong. It was just, but I suppose maybe his DNA was forever altered, where if he had the marigold in him, it would affect him that way. All of them coming together on their road trip was both very disgusting, but also quite sweet. And Santa being hit by a car while Baby Shark played will forever be in my brain now. This was a fantastic episode, and you know, we've got the mystery of exactly who the keepers are, what the cleansing is, why they want Jennifer. Now, if Hargreaves had Jennifer, did the Jean and Jean just take advantage of them breaking her out, or are they also going to try and go there? Are they working with Hargreaves for some reason? I wouldn't put it past him to have like the people leading the group that are looking into him being on his payroll to control it all. I wouldn't put anything past him, but I could also see them trying to work against him, and like kidnapping Jennifer as part of their own cleansing plan. It's very interesting. The other mystery is obviously the weird metro tube underground station that Five went to, where he went between timelines, which does tell us there are other timelines out there. A very interesting place that I'm sure we'll learn more about. So far, I have really, really enjoyed this show. It's season 4. It's back with a bang, and I think it's Umbrella Academy at its messy, chaotic, but ultimately, I mean, you want to say they all love each other because they do, but they're also having all these problems. Like it's Umbrella Academy at its best. Complete lunacy 90% of the time, and a great time. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.